offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Great.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is Henry on second. And he's cut after a game of about 2. And on the stop, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Jackson now on third. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10 from the 43. It's Henry on the counter. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
On second down, here's Henry again. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Play action now with Jackson. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, go!
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity there. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Flying down the middle with Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Lamar off to play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They're going for this. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
1st down, here's Lamar. He puts some juice on it deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
DC, ready?
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Oh, we're ready.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Good. 63.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Good.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Good. Set. Trimmer. Hey, easy. 63. Back.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Tackle made right around the 26. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 1st down here. Here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. Drops it off to Barkley, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Toss play to Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trim it. Tiger Hornet.
Hurts now from the gun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Barkley, incomplete. It's now third down and 16.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Don't touch that. Anyone, huh?
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buying some time left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut near the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. On the draw, it's Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Ravens 2. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard. Line.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Behind the line of
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Going with King Henry here. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Zach Bond with the tackle.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here he goes, third and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up fourth and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Pass is made. It's caught by Andrews. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Coach can plead his case all he wants, but we know it's going to fall on deaf ears. They call that interference, and it cancels their fourth down stand. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this first and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Lamar. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They go to Barkley again. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link. This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. To the air on third and long. Escapes the pocket. Pass complete to Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Now Hurts. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Now Hurts on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
180! 180!
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. Lamar out of the pistol. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
180!
Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to push one deep down the right. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. and you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. 63, 60. Trimmer. Hey!
Throwing here hurts. Escapes out to the left. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Ravens get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Another run for Henry. They're working a couple yards past the line. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot! It's hot!
Jackson now on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. The toss now to Henry. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Heads out on the bootleg. On him quick, and they bring him down. Looking quickly here. And he picks the spike. Throwing the out route complete. And a brave call there on 3rd. Doesn't get him the first just yet, but it did get out of bounds. It's going to be 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Oops, knocks it through. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Bigsby with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8. So a nice pickup there. 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, a run with Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Back to throw, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up third and very short.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. Third downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass. You want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
He'll throw it. Well, caught by his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Here's a design run. Barkley got hit, and he lost the football. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles picked up the fumble and ran it home. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part, finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ali to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. They run it with King Henry. And there's a sign of life in the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He has the first over the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Jackson throwing here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Bigsby with the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
27-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Barkley trying this up the gut. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
39-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run, deep. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 21, Ravens 11. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup.
Phillips on the
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he's really manageable second down.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Play action now with Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Lamar off the play fake. He's looking deep once again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Hurts looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Buying some time right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They toss right side to Henry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down. Desperation time here. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds his back, here's Barkley. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Now Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Loss brings up 3rd down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles holding a 10-point lead. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
Great. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They're going to pass it here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
2nd and goal.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Bigsby, and he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
Eagles 35, Ravens 18. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
A 6-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180. Ready, shot. Sit on.
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
What? 180. Ready, shot.
Play action. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it. And the feet are in bounds, too. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
Now here he goes on the boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kicked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So maybe the last person you'd expect to get tagged, but that's roughing the passer on one of the cornerbacks. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down.
Great, set. Right there, you up. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Hurts. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.